I somehow feel like we're gonna regret this, though.
No, this is a great idea.
No,
This is an absolutely fantastic idea. I won't have anything else.
I mean, I get it, but also, like... I mean, it's... Okay, let me put it to you like this. I think you've come up with a stroke of genius here for us to record while you're driving.
Well, I mean, this is basically an actual podcast.
I mean, yeah. Do you want to explain to people what we'll be talking about?
Okay, so, we're just in the car, right? And we start talking about quarantine and, like, how we changed in quarantine. And right as Jake was getting into some kind of, like, really deep stuff about how he changed, I stopped the conversation and said we should record this.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, alright. I feel like actually a pretty good place to start here, though, generally speaking, is the beginning, as in who we were before quarantine.
I don't know. In real life, I was kind of stagnant, you know? I was still at community college, and, like, I was unsure about what I wanted to do, I think.
Yeah.
I was just stagnant there. I feel like, okay, so, like, I feel like when that started, I was offensive for the sake of being offensive, you know?
Yes.
Like, I would always be the one who would start the...
Drama.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but yeah. I was just, like... I don't want to say angry, because I don't really think I was angry. I just liked being a shithead. And I still do. Instead of, like, purposefully trying to start shit and be, like, offensive, I just do stuff, you know?
You're just kind of doing your own thing now?
Yeah, I don't try to do it, but I also don't not try to do it.
I also feel like before quarantine, it was, like, also quite literally impossible to sit you down for a serious conversation.
Yeah, that's fair. I did get a lot... I think I matured a lot in quarantine.
Yes.
Which is really fucking wild to say about me. I mean, it's me we're talking about. Daniel Theodore Scoop himself. I'm a lot of different people to different people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, one person knows one Dan J, another person knows another Dan J.
Yeah.
Some people know Danny, some people know, like, Danny the Scoop.
Yeah.
I don't think I really stopped that. I don't really think I became more real, but I also did at the same time. At the start, I don't think people would be comfortable talking to me about, like, serious issues. But, like, you know, I feel like people are more comfortable talking to me about stuff now.
Yeah. I would say that's very true overall. I can sit you down and have a serious conversation with you now.
Yeah.
Whereas before that would have been fucking impossible.
Before quarantine, I really cared about, like, crafting that perfect Dan J, the fucking chaotic meme, man.
Yeah.
I think Quick actually used those words, like, I thought you were just a chaotic meme, man.
Yeah.
But, like, during quarantine, I just kind of... I stopped doing that. And I'm still, like, you know... still not all there. Like, I'm not, like, a serious person now. I'm still definitely a fucking shithead. But, you know... I don't try to craft a persona.
Yeah. You're just you.
Yeah.
It just so happens that the you that is you also happens to be still also pretty close to me, man, because it wasn't like it was a fabrication or anything.
It's weird, like, I think the only person I'm truly myself with is me. I'm more of me around other people, I think.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
How about you?
Before quarantine, I think I actually used to be a bit easier going, actually.
Yeah?
I used to have a lot easier of a time just kind of, like, laughing things off and just enjoying the moment, you know, that kind of stuff. It kind of got a lot harder to do that for me, though, like, as quarantine went on and as I, like, was having to deal with my friends, like, in the very long term and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love my friends a lot, but obviously it's, like, I think being in quarantine long term for many people, it made them have to, like, see their friends in full, I guess. Your online friends in full, at least, if that makes sense.
Yeah, there were definitely a few times when I could totally see that with you.
I feel like, in a sense, I probably need to, like, improve after... Well, maybe starting right now, I should start improving, obviously, but quarantine has not done anything nice for me at all. I've gotten worse.
So you think it's like the opposite of me?
Yeah, basically Yeah, welcome back to the Technopathetics podcast. We're going over Dan's positive arc and Angelo's negative arc today.
The rise and the fall.
Rise and fall. But yeah, no, in general, like, my temper's, like, also gotten worse, and I'm just always, like, feeling so grouchy without meaning to. And it makes me feel really bad, because I don't want to be that grouchy person. What does one to do, though?
You know, I think that's just natural. I don't even know if it can be entirely attributed to quarantine. I think it's just growth.
Maybe.
Quarantine might have sparked it. But you know, like, you grew into this person and now you're growing out of that person. At least I hope you are.
I don't know. I don't exactly want to be grouchy all the time, so maybe I'd prefer to grow out of this person too, you know? And so to explain it to everyone, yes, you did literally miss, like, the whole training arc where we did actually become very different people. It wasn't actually a joke in the last episode, like, before the big break. If we're talking, like, other things, like, about, like, that just happened during quarantine also, this is stuff I'm allowed to talk about, obviously, because, you know, it doesn't actually involve any of our friends. So, yeah, the thing that this organization I was supposed to sign up for, the thing I was originally, like, heading away from the channel for, I don't want to go into too much detail, but the short version was, I couldn't do it. And it's not like because I had, like, some physical disability or economic issues. It's that once I arrived at the location for this charity organization and I was supposed to start working there, I was having, like, full-blown, like, panic attacks almost, like, every day for some reason as I was away from home and if I was alone with my thoughts.
Dude, like, you don't have to keep this part in, but I remember that time you just called me out of the blue and you were like, dude, I don't know what to fucking do. That was, like, real, you know?
Yeah, I remember that.
I had no fucking idea what to do with that.
I mean, yeah, no one would. I mean, like, it's like the most fucking... like, what do you tell your friend when they're like, hey, yeah, man, I've built up to this thing, like, for the last few months, and then once they're there, they're just like, yeah, I can't do this, man. I don't know what to do.
I think I was sad for you that, like, you were going through that.
Yeah.
I don't want to say disappointed, because it wasn't disappointment. Like, A, I have no right to be disappointed.
Yeah.
And B, like, that's just so fucking gay. To be like, I'm disappointed in you. But I was, like, sad that, like, you built that up and you were so excited to do it, and it just didn't pan out. See, the thing is, too, I think I had the exact opposite arc of you.
Yeah,
like,
you did.
The thing I had lined up for the summer, I think it went well for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think I had a good time pushing myself out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
I, like, flat out, I've never lived away from home until that summer.
Mm-hmm.
I just went full balls to the wall. No, I don't want help moving out. I'm going to do it myself.
Mm-hmm.
I think that helped me a lot. I think because I don't know if I brought it up before, but I did not have a fun time in high school. I did not have a good time growing up, like, socially.
Mm-hmm.
Pushing myself out of my comfort zone like that, I made real life friends, which I didn't have, really. I had acquaintances in college and stuff, and, like, but no one, like, the guy who sparked this whole you coming down here. I didn't have anyone like that in my life.
Yeah.
I think I wouldn't be at the point where I could go to, like, 4-year college and, like, actually pursue my future.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't have that experience of, like, growing up a bit, but also just experiencing what it's like to grow up.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts?
Well, I'd say that you probably went about things in the right way then. I mean, it sounds like you really just threw yourself into the experience, and it sounds like it was the right way to do things, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But it's like you're saying, yeah, you had the exact opposite arc. I mean, both of us went outside of our comfort zones. One of us was handling it a little bit better than the other.
Yeah.
In general, I feel like a lot of people do relate with both me and Dan when we say we have changed because of quarantine, even in just, like, the short time that we've been away from the channel.
Yeah, I think it was. I do think we were kind of getting stagnant with the channel too.
I mean, yeah.
It was like getting kind of boring and repetitive.
Yeah.
But I think that we did need that break to figure out what it was.
I mean, obviously the fucking like ASMR video was godlike though.
Oh, that was next level.
Yeah, it was. It was.
That's what the channel's gonna be like from now on.
ASMR content?
Yes.
No.
This is road trip ASMR right now.
No.
It is. It 100% is.
I mean, it technically is, but it's like. I just don't know what to say.
For you.
Yeah.
How I've always seen you in like the group is like, you're the guy that like is friends with everyone.
Yeah.
Like obviously I'm not friends with everyone in the group. There's people I wouldn't say I don't like them. I just don't gel
Get along
with
with
them
them.
perfectly. And
Yeah.
everyone knows that, I think. But like you're the guy in the group that like, you can like hang out with anybody.
I try my best to be that guy.
I still have to drive back to my apartment.
I mean,
We can still talk about stuff.
yeah, we'll just need to like
It'll be a two-parter.
too fucking farther.
The Technophysics Real Talk, Part 1.
No.
If this video gets 10,000 likes, we'll release Part 2.
You can't say that with our channel. That's not allowed.
But it's gonna happen.
No,
This
it's
is
not.
gonna be the video.
No, it's not.
I just have a lot of energy now, so let's fucking go.
Alright, we're back from the break. I got to meet Dan's mom. She was very nice.
I got my Scooby-Doo onesie, so,
Dan's mom kept deciding to call me Jimothy.
I thought it was Jezariah.
Yeah, I made that up. I just like the idea of Jimothy more.
Fair.
Alright, so back to our serious talk, though. Okay, so Dan, you've talked about, like, purely positive change. Do you feel like there's anything that you've negatively been affected by for quarantine in general, though?
I got on people's nerves.
Mm.
I don't feel super about that. I realized, hey, I can be kind of annoying at times. I feel like I did go through a state in quarantine when I was like, I don't know, I just wanted to not be me.
Mm.
I was like doing stuff I wouldn't normally do. I was like actually trying to eat, which is not good.
Not your style, at least.
Yeah.
Obviously, we already, like, said that I, like, had a lot of negative change. If I was gonna try and, like, say there was any positive change, I guess I'm a little bit better about, like, broadening my horizons. I don't know.
What do you mean by that?
See, I'm in this weird spot where I am very happy with the small little world of the internet that I have, and I'm, like, perfectly satisfied with it. But I'm also, like, I'd also be, like, very cool now with, like, moving out now more and, like, meeting new people kind of deal. Like, heading out to bars and that kind of stuff.
So like kind of growing out of the internet in a sense?
I don't know if I could ever completely grow out of the internet.
Yeah, like I don't mean fully, but like, broadening your horizons.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't think I'll ever stop being on the internet to any extent.
Yeah.
I mean, to some extent, I guess. But like, I do think life is better now that I'm not solely on it.
Yeah, I can believe that. Alright, my next big question to you is, do you have any, like, big fears going forward, whether that be, if quarantine continues, or if it ends?
If it continues, especially because, like, I didn't say this yet, I don't think, on this, but I actually got COVID and I was actually on lockdown. Like, I was quarantined when no one else was.
Yeah.
And just, like, experiencing that, I just lost all motivation to do anything. I fell behind in, like, all of my classes. I'm caught up now because I basically killed myself catching up. But, like, I'm afraid of that happening, I'm afraid of losing that, like, having that and just growing stagnant.
Yeah.
How about you?
Oh man. My biggest fears, quarantine continuing or not, is actually just losing my internet friends at the end of the day.
Too much interactions with them, making them like, I don't actually really like this person very much. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean, as in, I'm worried I'm just going to, like, lose them in general because they're gonna move on in life.
So are we talking quarantine continues or ends here?
We're talking, like, quarantine ends. Really, I mean, I think realistically people aren't really gonna, like, try to move on. Quarantine is still happening, though that could happen. This is more of a quarantine ends scenario, but yeah.
See, I feel you there,
Mm,
but I think relationships just evolve.
yeah.
And like I said, I don't know if I said this here or not, but like, I'm not good at keeping relationships going.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
like,
it's hard.
I think they evolve. Like, we're meeting in real life.
Yeah.
That's an evolution of it. And I think it's just part of growing up, you know? Just like, people move on, you don't have as much free time. You're still friends.
Man. It's gonna blow.
Yeah, I feel you.
I think for me, I don't know, like, so, okay, are we ready for Angelo's discussion on Discord mods?
Oh
and
my
why,
god.
And why they like little kids?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Deep philosophical content about why Discord mods are child.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, so, if I'm actually putting all my jokes aside here, the reason why so many Discord mods seem to, like, be into, like, really young kids, and yet they're not, like, it doesn't even feel like they're necessarily excited specifically because the person is young always. They just want them, and I'm gonna explain to you why. For one, if someone's younger, they have a lot of free time, as you said. And for two, and this is the other thing I'm gonna be very real with, a lot of them, I think, feel like they missed out on that point in their youth.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the feeling I have. Not the case that I want to kid. No, don't worry. That'd be kind of bad. The feeling I have is that whenever I have to, like, think about the idea that I'll have less free time in the future, I, like, get so damn nervous because I'm so worried that I'll just become a nothing person after that.
Yeah.
And that I missed out.
No, I feel you. Like, yeah, I'm afraid of that too. I don't wanna lose me.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to sadly, like, end our big, massive, car drive ASMR COVID talk here, huh?
It's definitely the most different thing we've ever done, like, in every aspect.
Yeah. It's been bizarre. Anyways, this is probably gonna be the first video we have, like, coming back. Don't know what our other videos will be like, don't know what the topics will be, but,
We're not gonna hold ourselves to anything for you.
Thank you all so much for being patient and waiting for us to come back. We'll see you again soon.
All two of you.
All two of you. Okay, yeah, that's true, yeah, but look, come on. Gotta pretend. Alrighty, bye-bye.